night. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Conley passes to Gobert. Towns for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. Already a terrific career for Booker. Three-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Town showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Here's Conley, coming off a Suns make, picked by Gobert. The three is up. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start to the paint. Pass to Okogie. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's McDaniels. There's the steal. Durant, the pass to Paul. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Paul's got his second basket.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Okogie. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Conley. Towns a screen on Paul. For three, Conley. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Left side Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
And both free throws good for Durant. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
For Phoenix, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Outside Booker. No good. And some solid defense from Towns. Edwards, a pass to Towns. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards finds Towns. And too long on the shot.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Booker against McDaniels. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's capable of scoring from anywhere. Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Devin Booker. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
And the Suns making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 14. Outside Conley. Over to the wing. Towns for 3, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Okogie on the wing. Knocks it loose. On the wing, Durant. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And that one's good from Conley.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Ross with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Durant. Going inside. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Right side Conley. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Biyombo.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
From the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Okogie. The 3 is up. That shot off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Biyombo. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley against Payne. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns passes to Conley. Back to Towns. From outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Edwards fires from way outside. They grab their own miss. Right wing. From deep, Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Craig with a screen on Edwards. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Biyombo slams it home.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
Here's Prince. He's covered by Warren. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Prince. And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Aiden, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Ross. 4 on the clock. Reed for 3. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Booker. Back to Aiden. Left block shot on the way. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Right side Anderson. Lets it go from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had. A few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Suns, Payne and Booker in the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And stolen by Booker. To the inside, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one drops for him.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Payne, the pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Craig. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Craig. Okogie comes in for Warren. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Here's Noel. Launches it. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, I think that was clearly a force. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Outside Durant. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 8 points.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Puts up a 3. Pass to Prince. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
For 3, Booker. That shot off the mark. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Reed. From downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right side Paul. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Pass to Okogie. All alone. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Now Reed. Reed sets a screen. Anderson passes to Reed. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Paul. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity, and it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Paisley, he's checked in for the Suns.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Paul. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 6 points.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. Outside Booker. Back to Paisley. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Towns down low. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. To the wing on the left. Edwards with it. Baisley on him. Edwards finds Gobert. Up and over Biyombo. Gobert no good. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Ross with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Biyombo. Ross for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne against Edwards. Now here's Towns. 3-pointer. Warren with the rebound. Here's Baisley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Inside. And now the T-Wolves on the break. They get it back. Pass to Conley. Towns with the ball. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards for 3. Offensive board. To the middle. Here's Conley. And finally they hit one.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Paul against Edwards. Paul can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Durant. Towns on a screen, and here's Edwards outside. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant for 3. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Gobert on the high post. He's against 8. Gobert is doubled. The kick out to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Now Paul. Shakes him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim. A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Suns.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
46 seconds left in the game.
Who's got CP?
Paul passes to Aiden. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range drains the triple.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Phoenix no good that time either. Booker against Edwards. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Now here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
So no problem for Phoenix.
I smack clowns with mad style.
appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it, now defended by Gobert. Jackson has the open look, and it's off from three-point range. And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. The kick out to Towns. Jacks up a three. They get it again. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Towns with the defensive effort.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Here's McDaniels. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Gobert pulls it in. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Morant finds Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The height and the reach, that makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Conley against Morant. Conley surveying the D. Towns for three. Can't hit that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant outside. And he drives in.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Towns with the steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Towns in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. And the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. McDaniels defending.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Edwards drives in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant with it. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. A shot off that time. Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Conley's shot is off. Now Jackson. Morant left side. Tie game in Minnesota. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense would get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Kept alive. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Pass to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Towns with the steal. Conley dishes to Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title, the best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Conley gets the bucket.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Morant outside. Inside. Jackson kicks to Morant.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seemed as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Basket counts. Morant's got 21 in the game.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Conley up top, guarded by Morant. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Morant passes to Adams.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement. Passes it to Noel. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Anderson. Fires the three. Rebounded by Jackson. Bane finds Morant. And he hits it to tie the game up. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced.
And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Timberwolves. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
For the Timberwolves.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. No good from the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bane. Reed misses. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Driving to the basket. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Both good from the line that time.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Anderson against Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Noel. Guarded by Morant. There's the pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Anderson wide open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. Adams sets the pick for Bain. Lays it up off the glass.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jackson against Anderson. At the top of the key, Reed. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Here's Reed, and he jams it with authority.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Morant outside. The feed to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Conley. They double team Conley.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
It's good.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Morant with it, working on McDaniels. Morant outside. He takes it in, and McDaniels with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. 33 points for him. And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tie. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morant kicks to Jackson. And the Grizzlies get it back. And a wide open look for Bain. Drills the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Left side, Towns. Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. Towns wide open. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis leading by 4. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jackson, a screen on Conley. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Here's Edwards. Back to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Back to Jackson. And the shot goes down. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Now here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Conley with it. Now defended by Bain. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Morant outside. 1:49 left in the fourth. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Conley for 3 to tie it up. And the rejection by Jackson to take the lead. McDaniels finds Towns. Out to Edwards. Over Brooks. Here's McDaniels. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's Morant with the drop. They get it back. And Adams with the slam. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards passes to Towns. It's hauled in by Adams.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 1. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Timberwolves call time. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Morant with the steal. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
I smack clowns with mad style.
DK Sports. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brent, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get to the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? One or two in a row, two or three in a row. That might end up being the difference here, B.A.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Okogie. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Left side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Ball passes to Booker. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis with the ball. Outside Bain. Now Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Down low. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Memphis leading. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Outside Durant. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Goes back up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Both free throws good from Booker.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Ayton against Morant. Poke loose. Pass to Adams. Bain against Booker. Outside Bain. Second chance effort. Booker with the defensive effort. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively.
Yes, sir!
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play. So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
The drive by Paul. Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Off the inbound pass. Oh, and the Jam by Ayton. For Memphis, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
And that one falls for Jackson. The Suns have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. The kick to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
You just can't let Kevin Durant have a half a second of time. If he gets that ball, it's gone, and there's points on the board.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul, and the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Paul passes to Durant. Fires from deep. Here's Paul. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Pass to Okogie. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
If there's a part of KD's game that goes under the radar, it's probably that right there, playmaking.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Devin Booker. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Ross in at point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Durant. There's the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Ross. Inside. Here's Durant. Here's Biyombo. Into the lane. Outside Ross. Booker against Bane. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 7.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Durant. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Booker. Here's Biyombo. Got a hand on it. Ross against Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Durant against Jackson. And Durant with the big finish.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Outside Morant. And the league is...
Get up to throw down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Durant. That's tipped. Pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 5. An open look for Durant. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Jackson with a screen on Ross. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Booker. And the bucket is good. Booker's got 9.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Booker against Bain. Booker, the pass to Durant. Biyombo, high post. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Biyombo. Jackson outside to the left side wing. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Outside Durant. Durant with a screen on Morant. Back to Durant. Out on his own on the break. By himself. Oh, I mean, just thin L's, man. Wow.
And make it happen.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Four seconds left. Oh, denied by Durant.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
With 2 seconds left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns, 26. The Grizzlies, 33.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Kicks it out to Warren. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant against Ross. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Back to Aiden. Morant with it, picked up by Ross. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead. Here's Lee, guarded by Bain. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's foul number 2 for him. Paul, he's checked in for Ross.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Moran against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Baisley. Here's the 3. They get it again. Aiden, no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Moran against Paul. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, he'll find a way to get it done.
And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Aiden, he's just a different matchup.
That size, BA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Aiden's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Adams. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. The drive by Morant. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And the Suns making a change here. Biombo's checked in. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paul against Moran.
TJ Warren, first personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good. Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Jackson Jr.
He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Paul passes to Booker. We've got 1:13 left in the third. The fader, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Booker's got 11 points.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker is so effortless.
Here's Morant, and then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Bane, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Morant.
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Biombo, good. Biombo's got his first basket.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Jackson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Well, staying with his man, Warren has the body to...
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 15 points as this quarter concludes. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
Morant against Paul. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Yeah, you might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Durant way outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Brooks finds Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Booker, the pass to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Morant with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Paul against Morant. To the paint. Right side Bane. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Left side Paul. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Back to Bane. Oh, Booker with a block. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Tipped. Durant against Bane. The kick out to Paul. Durant with a screen on Morant. For 3, Booker. Here's Durant. Adams against Ayton. Outside for Booker. Takes it inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Adams a screen to the middle. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Morant against Paul. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Paul. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Ross on the wing. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz.
I smack clowns with mad style.
matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's Edwards. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Paul outside. Pass to KD. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota with the ball.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. But it looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Conley following the score by Phoenix. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
To the middle. Ayton kicks to Booker. Back to Ayton. Paul looking around. Drives to the hoop. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's a Kobe. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Over to the left wing. Booker finds KD. Here's Okogie, defended by Towns. From outside the arc, Okogie misses. Timberwolves leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The pass to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. With the drive, Okogie, the pass to Ayton. The layup missed.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Conley against Paul. Gobert. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. That's the free fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns, a screen on Booker. Conley's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good. Durant.
Oh, that's just such a pretty and smooth release. Durant with the distance delivery.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conley. Here's Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game. And here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Towns. From deep. Doesn't go that time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Timberwolves with...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Minnesota, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ross is checked in. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Now here's Booker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from three, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Edwards drawing the double team. Ross with the steal. Down low. Here's KD. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. On defense, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Ayton, the pass to Durant. Here's a Kogi. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch and shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes sir.
Edwards against Booker. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stolen by McDaniels. And they're moving it up. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Over to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Ross. Now here's Durant. Ross with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Durant with it. But now by Anderson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
To the right side. Takes the 3 and stolen by Payne. Passes it to Baisley. Warren on the wing. to get it to Biyombo, and does. It's good. Biyombo's got his first 2 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Payne, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Biyombo up top. Back to Payne. He nails it, and we're tied up. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Baisley, defended by Anderson. The shot by Baisley, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Payne dishes to Ross. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Ross has got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Here's Prince. And the wing jumper offline. And a close game so far for the... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
Your Suns, 26. The Timberwolves, 25.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Now here's Ross. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Ross has got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Prince, the pass to Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Many teams could use a more...
Oh, goodness. Well, the flashback to Ross's rookie year when he won the dunk contest. Give him a chance, and you're guaranteed to see something flashy.
Kicks it out to Prince. Anderson, a screen on Warren. Here's Noel. Payne covering.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Payne looking around. Now the pass to Biyombo. Fires for three. Up again. It's good on the putback.
We call that persistence, folks. Bismack Biyombo is a force on the offensive glass.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ross, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. And finished off by McDaniel.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. Anderson, a screen on Booker. Anderson against Durant. Here's Alexander Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Timberwolves get most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. He misses the free throw. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Mike Conley subbed in for Noel. All up top. The dish now to Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 12 points for Kevin Durant.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Off the inbound, Edwards drives in, and that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got 9.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Paul dishes to Booker. Outside Durant. Anderson with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Daniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Conley in for Noel. Here's KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's Kevin Durant, his height, his reach, and his activity on the offensive window. That's easy money for him.
Here's Conley. Edwards looking it over. At the top of the key, Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. He's got 12.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And it's good for 2.
And that's his style right now. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
Conley into the lane. From the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Ball outside. Pass to Okogie. Edwards against Paul. Into the lane. Rebound, Minnesota.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Pass to Gobert. All alone. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Boy, rock solid from Rudy Gobert, just ready on the catch, and he puts it in the basket.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Durant, no good. Timberwolves leading by 8. Outside, Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Back to KD. Ayton in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Suns trail by 5. Paul kicks to Durant. Takes it inside. Shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to the previous plays, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley with it, now guarded by Ayton. Out to Edwards. Looking for Gobert, he gets it there. Gobert double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Clock at 2. Towns for 3. Timberwolves keep it alive. Gobert finds Conley. Towns, the pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Here's the 3. Here's Gobert. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Booker with no one around sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. And Towns throws it down.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Passes to Booker. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. He dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid in the big moment. Nice delivery.
Conley against Paul. Gobert down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
And the dunk by Booker.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing faces him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
Edwards, that's good.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Conley with the 3. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Durant inside. Working on McDaniels. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, incredible finesse. DeAndre Ayton gets loose and does some work.
Edwards kicks to Conley. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter. KD looking around. This one for three. That shot missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It's stolen by Edwards. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Out to Conley. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
It's Edwards on the wing. The pass to Conley. From past the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves ball.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy.
I smack clowns with mad style.
These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Edwards. Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. For 3. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
McDaniels against Morant. To the inside. Jackson outside. McDaniels against Morant. Shot clock at 6. Good.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
Adams, the pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The 3 from Bane. Sends it home from three-point land. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Morant into the lane, and then Morant with the dunk.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive.
Wow. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. Edwards has got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Morant against McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
The 3 from Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves trail. Right side, McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Towns a screen on Morant. Conley with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Towns for 3. They get it back. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. On the take. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Conley against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This is when a near 7-footer like Jackson delivers tough inside scoring.
To stop the run, and Edwards slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. McDaniels against Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Towns for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis. On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Morant against McDaniels. Morant with the bucket.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
It's blocked by Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bain. Outside McDaniels. 4-3. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Morant. He's got 15. Adams up top. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. From down low. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they recover it. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. They get the rebound. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He was all alone on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Reed can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Bain. From the stripe, here's Prince. Brooks defending. Takes the three. Prince can't hit. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Morant against Reed. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Prince. Reed to screen on Brooks. Here's Prince. Brooks defending. From 12 feet. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Jackson. Morant into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's an 8-point Memphis lead.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Timberwolves foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
And he knocks down the first one. And Morant drops them both. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
The Timberwolves, 26.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Adams a screen. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. The free throw drops for Morant. Here's Anderson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the wing, right side. Reid in the post. Adams is there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Reid to screen on Morant. Back to Noel. Pass to Prince. And he gets it to go.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Reid to screen on Bain. Pass to Reid. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Bain. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Adams Great positioning on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
And Minnesota calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to Brooks. Adams with a screen on Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Morant finds Adams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Conley passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. Nails the wide open jumper. Gobert's got 6.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Morant. He's off on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. 6 to shoot. Back to Conley. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Bain, the pass to Adams. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And Edwards slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Morant. And he's got 28 now. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
And Morant drops them both. 1:02 left in the third quarter here. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Morant. Inside, Adams. And the layup is good. Adams has got 8 here in this quarter.
The commitment and focus. I mean, Adams doesn't let a little contact distract him from his end goal.
Out to the right wing. Towns double team. From deep, Conley. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Now Morant. Give him 30. Six on the shot clock. Here's the floater. That shot is off.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Stolen by Conley. And so it's Memphis, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. Another shot. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown. Towns passes to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bane. Back to Towns. And stolen by Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Conley against Morant. Left side Bane. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Conley. From outside the arc. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Adams with the ball. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
I'll tell you what, that cat, it was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Towns passes to McDaniels. For 3, Conley. Knocks it down from distance.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Timeout called. Memphis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Edwards. Towns passes to Conley. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Stolen by Conley. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And he's going for the oop here. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to McDaniels. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Bane, defended by Gobert. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis' ball. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. Here's Morant. Here it is. Oh, big finish! Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Grizzlies.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. To the middle. Oh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And that one's good from Conley.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business at Art Alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Ball against Morant. Trying to get open is Brooks. And it's Morant missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Here's KD. Lays it up and banks it in.
Moving so fast toward the rim, KD rips through the lane with a lot of tenacity.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Morant passes to Jackson. Nice defense from KD. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Booker with it. Now defended by Bane. To the wing right side. For 3, Okogie. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane against Booker. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely and finished off by Morant.
Okay, check out the handles of John Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Booker inside, guarded by Bane. Durant kicks to Ayton. Booker with no one around hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Outside Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Durant. Ball passes to KD. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. 1:41 left in the first. Outside for KD. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Jackson a screen on Paul. Morant passes to Brooks. The tray. And it's Durant with the rebound. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Morant passes to Jackson.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
This is his first free throw of the game. Both free throws good from Jackson. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Booker looking around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Morant will go to the free throw line. That one on 8. Ross is checked in for Booker.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Morant against Paul. Durant in the corner. Back to Paul. Pass to Ross. They need this. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And a wide open look for Bane. Bangs home the trifecta. Bane's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. Ross kicks to KD. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Bane for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
All against Morant. Back to Paul. Here's Ross. It's Durant on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Creighton, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Outside for Jackson. Morant with it. He's picked up by Paul. In the corner, it's Bane. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Morant passes to Adams, and the shot goes in. Adams has got his first bucket in this one.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
Knocks it loose. Morant passes to Adams.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Diambo up top. Ball finds Ross, and it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. TJ Warren comes in for Kevin Durant, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Okogie. Brooks covering. Okogie, the pass to Warren. They grab their own miss. Diambo, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Out to Brooks. It's Jackson atop the key. The drive by Payne. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And stolen by Payne. Ross against Payne. Passes it to Okogie. Payne gets a wide open look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. 1:14 left in the first half.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Morant comes with the double team. Payne with it. He's picked up by Morant. The kick out to Warren. Out to the right wing. Okogie, the pass to Biyombo. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Damian Lee comes in for Josh Okogie.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Now here's Morant. Payne covering. Jackson has the open look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Payne against Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ayton a screen on Payne. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The Grizzlies have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Morant. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Adams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, David, thank you.
Your Grizzlies, 31. The Suns, 25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Terrence Ross is out there with Payne. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Warren, and it's Lee, and it's small forward. Here's Ayton. Now here's Payne, guarded by Morant. Payne kicks to Ross, 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Lee.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Morant passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Adams has run these screen and rolls countless times. Great job getting to the right spot.
To the inside, stolen by Jackson. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Payne looking around. Out to the wing. Morant left side. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Lee outside. He kicks it to Ayton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
The Suns making a change here. Kevin Durant's checked in for T.J. Warren. Okogie comes in for Lee. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Paul subbed in for Payne. KD passes to Ayton. Back to KD. Booker outside. Durant against Jackson. Here's Okogie. And that one hits back iron. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Morant. Counted good. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Here's Okogie. Brooks covering. Booker against Bain. Back to Booker. Can they get it? The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul against Morant. Inside. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Payne for 3. Here's Adams. Morant outside. Adams down low. Defended by Paul. From downtown. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 8 points.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Left side, Bain. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, KD. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Booker. Pass to Okogie. Paul looking around. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Paul, no one around him. No good from outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant drives in. Count that one. Morant's got 20.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Booker outside. Fades back. Hits the 3-point bomb. Booker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Phoenix. Morant outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 13 points in the 2nd half.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, KD. Stolen. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. To the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them
almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Paul for three. Rebounded by Jackson.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Morant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Booker outside. Paul dishes to Booker. It's intercepted. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And he sinks the second. It's stolen by Adams. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Bane. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Morant for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant kicks to Ayton. Paul passes to Okogie. Paul against Morant. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Booker. KD with it. He's picked up by Morant. Releases. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. And there's the pass to KD. KD draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Okogie misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
They get it back. Adams. And Adams with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Again, Durant missing. The Grizzlies on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Durant feeling it out a bit. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Outside, KD. Money from the wing.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant kicks to Bane. The three. Rebound by Okogie.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect
I smack clowns with mad style.